Hey everybody, it's Ross from Northern Technology Services. Today I want to talk to you about Windows end of life, end of support, and what does that mean for you. Okay, so ideally, it's kind of spelled out there, but it can mean various things. It truly does depend. So officially, January 2020. Windows 7, Server 2008, and Exchange 2010 will be retired. So, and this exact date for this is going to be January 14th of 2020. So what this means is, come that time, your devices will no longer receive any security updates, general performance updates, or anything along those lines. Now, a lot of people may recall the words WannaCry. WannaCry was an exploitation for Windows XP that swept the whole world globally a few years back. And this is kind of something what happens when a product becomes end of life, because it's no longer receiving those security updates and things like that. It's left open. It's left available to be attacked. So, you know, if you don't have Windows 7 yet or upgraded to Windows 10, if you're still on Server 2008 within your business or Exchange host within your business, please do make sure to get those updated before January 14th of 2020. You know, a couple of things that are going to happen too next year is at the end of the year, Office 2010 is going to be no longer supported and will be end of life, as well as Office 2016 for Mac. Those two Office products will be, the entire suites will be retired as Microsoft wants you to move to Office 2019 365. Office 2016 is still supported. As of next year, that moves into the extended support window, so that adds in about 5 more years of lifespan for it. So to kind of give you an idea of what this all comes from, well, ideally it boils down to a couple things. First off, you can only spend so much resources, so much time and money investing a team into a product to keep it going. You know, and so basically what happens is, as Microsoft continues to develop these new operating systems, these new Office suites and so forth, you know, they basically go through a cycle where you've got your kind of your mainstream, which, you know, so that's the first 5 years or so of a product where that is fully supported by Microsoft, you know, gets all the security updates, and they're still actually taking design requests. And then when the product gets into that extended support phase, at that point now Microsoft says, okay, we're still going to provide you security updates, but if you want anything else, you're going to pay for it. We're happy with the design is going to stay how it is. And then after that process, after about 5 years of that, that's when they come to the end of life, the end of support time frame, where at that point Microsoft says, we're done. Hope you are too. Please buy our new products. Now, and one thing too with that now also, when, you know, when you're looking at your devices, you're looking at machines, one thing I always ask and look for is the ability to handle these upgrades. So, you know, for example, if you've got a 10-year-old server running Server 2008 in your business, it is very possible your server will not be able to handle the move to Server 2016 or Server 2019. You know, for the most part, that server is physically most likely at the end of its life cycle, especially if it's 10 years, then the average life cycle is about 5 years. You know, same thing with your computers. If you've got laptops, desktops in your office or at home running Windows 7 still, you know, and if you're running a dual core processor or an Intel Celeron, you know, processor with, you know, a couple 4 gigs of RAM, is very likely your machine may not be able to handle the upgrade to Windows 10. You know, so I suggest you reach out to an IT provider, reach out to me, you know, or anybody, you know, and get your machine looked at, see if it's capable to handle Windows 10. You know, make sure your devices are able to handle these upgrades. You know, so forth, and this kind of goes in line with one of the other things too with Microsoft and Office 365, with also Microsoft's, you know, with their, as well as their enterprise with providing the operating system. You know, as their thought process is too, you know, with these end of life cycles, as you move to the subscription platform, you're no longer going to have to worry about these life cycles. You know, so you're not going to spend, you know, I think rough price for Office, a perpetual license is $300 per machine. You know, so that's one thing to kind of think about too when you're looking at these and you're looking at your end of lives. You know, if you're one of those people that's running Office 2010, you know, and running it up until, you know, the end of next year when it hits end of support, you know, it might be worthwhile for you to move to an Office 365, albeit a personal or business, depending on what you're using it for, license, just because that might actually save you some cost in the long run, and kind of the big game of things. So it's just kind of a little touch base on Windows end of life. This is coming January 2020 for Windows 7, Server 2008, and Exchange 2010. And we're going to be looking at around the fourth quarter of 2020 is when they will be retiring Office 2010 and Office 2016 for Mac. So that's all we got for this video. Just want to make a quick little short one, talk to you guys about this Windows end of life. You know, make sure to go check us out on Facebook, give us a like, give us a follow, make sure to click see first. Remember, passwords are like underpants, change them often, keep them private. All right, you guys have a great day, and thank you very much for watching. Bye now.